Hi, my name is Alex. I have been tutoring children of all ages in math for the last 20 years, and today I will explain to you how to teach your child math. But before I do it, I will explain to you why to teach your child math. Math is the only thing that will keep your child out of poverty. Without math, your child surely will end up in poverty. Because even if he makes a lot of money, he will spend it all, and then when he retires, he will be on social security only, which means poverty. Because math means saving money, math means avoiding debt, math means avoiding unneeded expenses, and math means investment. Like everything in America revolves around math, especially around percentages. Like mortgages is percentages, taxes are percentages, investment are percentages. So everything is about percentages. So to be successful in life, your child need to know percentages. And how he's gonna know percentages? First, he needs to know decimals, and before decimals he need to learn common fractions, and before common fractions he need to learn division, because that's what common fraction is. A common fraction is a division, when you divide 1 by 2, for example. And before he learns division, he needs to learn multiplication. Before multiplication, he needs to learn addition. And addition is multiplication. There is no difference between addition and multiplication. Addition is when you add the same thing over and over again, and it becomes multiplication. So you need to teach your child all of it. First of all, don't rely on the public school or private school or any other school. If you're not going to teach your child, nobody's going to teach him. Or you have to hire a tutor, or you have to teach him himself. Most parents in America, they cannot afford a tutor, so you'll have to tutor him yourself. There is no other choice. So how to start? First, as soon as child is like 4 years old, 3 years old, 5 years old, like as early as possible, as soon as the child learns to speak, you teach him how to count. You show him fingers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason why people invented decimal system, it means they count up to 10 and then they go to the next level, is because we have 10 fingers. So it's natural for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we go to the next level. 10 and 1 is 11. So use your own fingers to explain your child how to count, and also let your child use his or her fingers. Also, you can use counting chips. It doesn't matter what you use for counting. You can use pencils or markers. You can make him count markers. When I was a kid, my father taught me how to count. He used matches, regular matches. Yes, maybe it wasn't safe, but that's what he did. So a child need to count. He walk outside. How many cars do you see? How many trees do you see? How many cats do you see? How many this do you see? A child need to count. He needs to count up until 100 and even beyond. And also teach him how to count forward and backwards. You can draw him circles, like 3 circles. It's 3 plus another 2 circles, 2 together, 5 circles, 5. So a child needs to count circles and to count everything. So that's how you teach him addition and subtraction. Of course, you need to be patient. You need to understand that a child, he cannot learn very fast. Like on a whiteboard, I write something and it stays there. If you take USB stick and you transfer some kind of data to the USB stick, it will stay there. But when you try to transfer some information into child's mind, it doesn't stay there, because his mind is not trained to keep anything in it. So you have to train his mind to make him remember things, like try to remember words, maybe a small piece of poetry, like try to remember this and that. A person needs to learn and to train his mind gradually until he is ready to remember. So when you teach him math, you are training his mind. The more you teach him math, the more his mind is going to be trained. But don't destroy his mind. You need to build his ability, to build his brain muscle. Don't destroy brain muscle. How are you going to destroy brain muscle? When you raise your voice, when you show anger, when you slap a child, you destroy his nervous system, you destroy his brain. That's all it does. A child, if a child did something wrong, he will never understand what did he do wrong unless you explain it to him. Hitting a child, it only destroys his nervous system. It does not teach him anything. So patient, patience. And after you taught him how to add, teach him how to subtract. Like, for example, I had 5 donuts. I ate 3 donuts. Now I have 2 donuts. Something like this. Take him to Dunkin' Donuts. Make him count donuts. Yes. And then multiplication. What is multiplication? Multiplication is addition. 5 plus 5 plus 5. That's what multiplication is. It is you take 5 3 times. That's what you do. 5 times 3. So that's multiplication is addition. Then you do division. Division, you can draw arrays. For example, 12 divided by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next level. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 12. Now you have 12 circles. So that's how you divide. It will take time for your child to understand it. You need to be patient. You need to explain it many times all over and over again. Another way to teach division, like to draw baskets, like 3 baskets. And each basket is gonna have 4 circles. So that's what 12 divided by 4 is. So you teach him multiplication and division. A child needs to know multiplication table by heart, but he also needs to understand what's behind multiplication. And then you teach him fractions. Of course, to learn fraction, a child needs to be like in the 3rd grade. If he's younger than that, he will not understand it. But start with pizza. You take a pizza pie, you divide pizza pie into 4 slices. Each slice is 1/4. And then you divide slices like this. So each slice is 1/8. So now it's 2/4. And you will teach him based on pizza that, for example, 1/4 is the same as 2/8. So you need to learn them common fractions, how to find common denominators. Then you will slowly approach and start teaching him decimals. You will explain to him that 5/10 is the same as 1/2, which is the same as 0.5. That's how you started with decimals. And 0.5 is the same as 50%, which means half. So that's how you approach it. So he will know percentages, and you will teach him how to find percentages. He will be probably in the 7th grade already. And when he's in high school, his brain already trained in basic math, so he will be able to understand those abstract concepts like algebra and geometry. So I hope I explained it to you. So good luck with that.